Okie dokie. I was a little bit behind. I was just sorting some other things out with the overlays and stuff. So this is Beer Factory. This is the playtest prologue version. I've got, well, started a new game. There's been some changes. Not a major lot has changed. But when I was playing it off stream, I was playing it in easy mode. So I'm now going to try and play it in normal mode and see how well we get on. Now it's going to be very short, so it's just one of them things. Also, there is one other YouTuber that has got the full game release. In the Discord, that if you're part of the AKL Discord community, in the streamers channel, there's one just before mine. That streamer's got the full early access of the game. So if you wanted to, when I finish the stream, you can always check their stream out. I'll obviously put their channel link in the chat as well, once I just get all this stuff sorted. So I'll grab the channel link to Nemelas is the name. I'm going to pause it as quick as possible because I don't want to get copyright for using their video in my stream. And I'm going to post it there. I'm probably going to pin it as well. So I'll have to do that through the actual studio itself. But yeah, like I said, if you want to watch their video after watching mine, then by all means, you can do so. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I'm gonna pin that message. I use OBS Studio. I can't obviously pin messages directly from OBS Studio. I'll have to do it externally. Right, so we need to get the fuse. It's not going to let me pick that up until I've opened up the door.
Hey, I'm the real owner of this place. Get out of my house.
I've seen that. Seen that intro a few more times than not. Load it up. Ooh, almost.
Okay. Okay, I've got it. I'm leaving.
Normally I would use a rubbish bag, but that was the closest thing to me, so I just used that instead. So I'm going to just clear up some of this. I don't know why there's a cap here. When I played the prologue, the cap was in the same place. I don't know in the full game it's going to be like I don't know, like what do you call it? Easter egg? Probably not. It's probably there just for decorations or cosmetic looks. So we'll skip these video parts because they're pretty much the same as the prologue if you've played the prologue. Now, when I first played the prologue, I thought that was able to get cleaned up, but it's not a thing that you can clean up. So we'll get it doesn't matter how far away you throw the bags in the dumpster. It doesn't really give you extra points. But then again, in the full game, when it releases on the 10th of January, that might be a thing. Now, I'm aware, as I've only got the playtest, I'm aware that I'm not going to be able to use any of these. Would have been nice to, because when I played the prologue, I was just literally playing with the, you know, the crusher and the forklift. But this is normal mode. I doubt I'm going to be able to get access to any of this in the playtest. So don't hope for me to be able to use that machinery. Whoops. Throw that over there. Let's get all the cleaning up done first before we go any further. Now, I'm pretty sure the locker room has changed from the main prologue, but I could be just imagining things. Yeah, when I crystal coding, yeah, when I did first play the play test, I was aware that I couldn't play with the other machinery. I was just mentioning it, just just to not get anyone hyped up to thinking that they'll see that type of what do you call it, mechanics of the game. Well, we need one of these. So we're just going to bolt these down. Now, if you're wondering why I'm actually pointing towards the bottom of the nut or the screw, it's because I can just keep holding the left mouse button down instead of it doing that type of thing. So I just hold down the bottom and it fully retracts the screw into the ground. It's a little bit simpler and a little bit more quicker as well. Let's put our toolbox away. While I'm playing the game, if I don't see the chat straight away, bear with me. I do have obviously the I've got the streaming software on my second monitor. Sometimes I'll glance at it when I can. Then we need that. Oh, accept contract. What do we need? We need 25. So 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get this. Unless the dev changed it. I doubt it, because when I played easy mode, I wasn't able to use the other Bury equipment. But I'm now playing in normal mode. It might be different, but I'm not expecting to be able to use it regardless of what mode I choose. Oh. Throw that out the way for a minute. Now I could take my time and not hire a worker, but regardless, I won't be able to do much anyway. I won't be able to go any further than doing the contract of getting, I think it's 50. I think once you've done the crush the 50 raw malts, I think that's when the playtest is over. Okay, now this seems a little bit too fast for a pallet fork, because like I mentioned, I've worked in a shop at the back before, and I've handled these type of fork thingies and the electric ones, and they don't go that quick, because mainly it's all about, you know, health and safety, and you can't really be zooming around with it, because sometimes when you're working in the shop, if you are on a different shift compared to the morning shift, most of the time you'll probably see workers bring the pallet from the back into the shop floor on the manual fork, pallet fork, or the electric one, depending on which one's available at the time. Oops. So we're going to have one extra as well, because and also when the pallet automatically gets locked onto the pallet fork, you press R to detach. Now people who have played the playtest and pretty much the playtest, you would already know that, but this is for people who else has got access to the playtest. And you can tell, and you notice that the pallet fork automatically snaps to the what do you call it? The lift of the truck. Now you've got to be careful when you're doing this, because if you go back too quick, you end up actually falling off the edge, and then you get into situations. Didn't want to do that. Now sometimes in real life, when you're using a manual pallet fork, you would walk backwards with it, not forwards. Only because you'll have like kids that run around and things like that, and there could be a possible chance that you will end up hurting someone. So we need to turn this on. Fill. I haven't even filled it up. So I've noticed in the easy mode, the crusher isn't already loaded. You have to manually load it. So that's different on normal mode. Let me how many of these do I need? I'm gonna get 2. I might as well go ahead and get one of these. because that's going to be one of the other objectives. What else have we got? A yeast storage. Is that for like the bags itself? And that would be for the pallets. Decoratives. What have we got? Generator, pallets, bin, desk, planter, industrial shells. Now I'm pretty sure when the full release comes out, the decorative tab will get updated eventually to something new. So we want to press tab, new link. Where do we actually link this to? Is it the input or the output? I'm going to go with the output. We might as well stick a pallet there as well. Now in easy mode, when I did this order, this truck was just sat here with the doors wide open. I'm just going to manually move these. So if I put one there. Now theoretically in the real world you can pick up empty pallets. Of course, they're not that heavy to pick up, but when you drop it on your foot it will hurt. If I put that there. Why has this got an information thingy-mabob? Grab resource from... Right, yes. But how can I refine the malt bag? Some tips on the grain crusher. Tab and then help me. I can't really load it again because it's already got stuff in it, I believe. Yeah. Well, it had one thing in it. Now I do apologise if the stream is lagging a little bit. It's not intentional. Now I only do 4 at a time, because if you end up going over whatever the amount the hopper can hold, you're gonna end up with some that get stuck up here. Sometimes you can get them if you stand around here, and if it highlights, you just press F to pick it up. Sometimes you can go here and just pick it up, or I've heard some other players use their forklift to pick them up. Just bear that in mind, you had 2 options. What are we doing? Forklift. We'll get that sorted. Not sure if the sprint button's working very well. Woo! Where did that pallet go? I've never had that before. If you're wondering why I put the pallet there, it's so much easier because it will just automatically load up the pallet for you. Saves a bit of time as well. Now I don't know how much the hopper can hold, so I'm going to stick with 4 at max. Might add 1 more just to see what happens. We'll wait for this to fill. The button lights are a little bit weird, but I think that's just due to the video. Motion blur, no. Dynamic resolution. Vertical synchronization. We'll go with 60. Go back to full screen. So yeah, the in the full release they'll probably be a lot more refined with the graphical instance. Now I think the pallet max can hold, I think 24 max capacity for one single pallet. Let's just get this one off there. We'll wait for the information. How many have we got in there? 15. So if you're wondering how you can get what the amount you have on the pallet is, if you hold the left Alt key. What I might do here is just do this before it gets into the hopper, before it ends up spewing everywhere when things don't fall off. Now this might get very tedious very quickly. Oh, something sounded like it fell. So I think it's max 24 you can have on a single pallet. Nope, yep, it is 24. Okay. No, let's not throw you. So I don't see any of them spewed over, so we'll go. Oh, I need to get the forks. Now, in the prologue, I believe that Francis had one of the forks. Of course, you are, later on in the full game, you are able to upgrade your forklift. Yeah, that's why I was suggesting that you should be able to brake a lot quicker than that, because you're going to push things and things are going to glitch through. But then maybe when you upgrade the forklift, the brakes might be a little bit better. It's very hard to tell without being able to go any further than what I can do. So I can't really experiment or anything like that. So we've got one more. We can just throw this on one of the pallets over here. We might as well use this to bring it outside. Obviously, because there's nobody else working in here at the moment, I'm going to push it forward. I'll literally just place it here. And we'll get this. Oh. Now, you wouldn't park a forklift right in front of the door. Now we go back to the computer and then we validate that contract. Find a bottle of gas. Or we shall say, find a bottle of propane. Because that's what most gas tanks are. They're propane based. Buy a slot for a pallet you need to equip your toolbox. I've already done that. So, can we... I'm just wondering. Build options. I'm just wondering. No. I was looking for a demolish. Oh well, we can have a spare one. We can have a spare pallet area. Switch number 2. Don't know why that's highlighting. Why is that giving me an exclamation mark? Management mode. No, back. Management mode. We need to hire a worker first. But, employees. Why are you highlighting at me? Switch to management mode. Oh, I know what I needed to do. I completely forgot to do it. Now, where can we put this one? Wait a second. Wait a second. There's no square thing on here, is there? No. Employee. And then he'll come around the corner. And you input. Now, once we've exported 50 malt bags, that is when the playtest is over. Unless it's different in normal mode. So we need 50. No, we need 50. We'll go with 20. Nope. Go for 10. That leaves us with $91.24. It's like a go-kart, this thing is. The way how fast it goes. Now in the prologue, before the changes took place, you would have used your forklift over there to unload the truck. Surely that door's meant to close and it's meant to drive off. What if we put this here? What happens? He's going to walk and get it. Okay. Yep. Now, why are you still here? You have got nothing left in your back. Move along. So now that there's this problem that you're going to have, so what I do is save, quit, main menu, load, of course you're going to reopen up again. The worker should be arriving. Yep. Grain crusher import. Well, if it happens again, I'll try that. Can't get any snacks. So we've only got $91.24 and we need to do 50. Can we buy another pallet load? So we'll do what we can with what we have. Have we got a pallet already over there? No, we don't. Gonna have to clean the machine out as well. Mm-hmm. Once we cleared this up, I'll turn the crusher back on. Now, I don't think Buries normally would work during the night because it'll be too noisy and you'll get like people in flats and apartments complaining about the noise. It's keeping him a bit exercised. We'll be kind to him and not have him go the long way. Now, this is probably where it's going to cause problems. So when he's picked up another bag, I'm going to then him. Park this to one side so it's not in the way, then it's not classed as a trip hazard. We're going to have to sell what we've got so we can get a bit of money. Watch his feet. I was meant to request V. We'll move that pallet to the export side. Are you alright there? You seem to be freaking out. Put the ramp on its highest. There we go. Where's the... do that. There is that little bug as well, but just walk away and then come back to it. See, that time it's done what it was supposed to do. So a quick save and load tends to fix it. Don't know why we have a pallet over here. Oh dear. That's the, that'll be the physics. That's going to be the physics. How's that got dirty? We literally just cleaned that. Oh, let's throw that over there. Why is raw malt? Oh, he picked up the one off the floor. How many have we got? 14. $18. $21. Oops. It's gonna not sit. So we'll put you there. Probably not in the way where we're gonna get the forklift. Go this way. Wages owed. I haven't paid the worker yet. Let's do that quickly. Go ahead and use this pallet. And I need to get some more malt. Going for say it might be a bit too overboard. We should have plenty. I think there is anything to collect out here. Apart from rubbish. We need this. I always steer in the wrong direction. There's been times where I've done that and got myself caught on the barriers or the wall. Also, it wouldn't be too difficult to be able to have two workers, one on the input and one on the export. That landed on my head. I wonder in the full release if a worker is able to operate the forklift, the drivable one, to load up a flatbed. One more. Oh, I've done it again. Nope. And then that's the end of the playtest. So yeah, like I said, if I was one of the lucky content creators to have the full game release, I would be able to show a lot more, but unfortunately I'm probably not going to get that opportunity because it's currently the 5th and the game releases in approximately 5 days. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to get the opportunity to have the early access. So that is Beer Factory. That is the playtest prologue version. If you enjoyed this stream, then subscribe, like, favourite, and turn on all post notifications. I will try and email either Creative Forge or Playway, because those are the two publishers for the game. I'll just have to do some digging to get their email addresses. But the stream's only been live for 1 hour, so we could, instead of ending the stream, we could play a different game, and have it as a one full stream. The title will change, but I will definitely put timestamps in the description for obviously the playtest of Beer Factory. So that's going to be from 0000. Creative Forge is the one handling the content creators. Right, so it is going to have a black screen for now, but don't worry. I'm just going to put it onto that screen for now. But yeah, like I said, we could play another game on this stream, and then I'll just timestamp it down in the description. I'm just checking my emails now, currently, to see if anything's come through. Let's have a look. So I've not got nothing in my emails as of yet. So I'm going to get Creative Forge's information. I'm going to try and email them. Like I said, it might be a bit too late to request. This ain't even the right website that I'm on. Creative Forge Games. There's the website on the Wikipedia. I'm going to go back to the live, and I'm going to add a display capture. Not that display, that display. And I'm going to figure out where I'm as contact us. I'm assuming it will be a question that I've got to fill out, so I'm going to pull that to the second monitor. Topic, Beer Factory Early Access Key. Beer Factory Early Access Key request. That's the topic. Just typing in a message at the moment. Request a key for Beer Factory. I am aware that the game will release on the 10th of Jan 2024. Let's just and the other website I'm going to look at as well is Keymailer. So we'll let this load up. Granted a key to publish content on the game for release. When I can spell it right. So I'll send that over to them. Close that website down. We'll go in here. Got to do all this. Whoops. Traffic lights. So they're not. They've got a key request for the prologue, but not yet for Beer Factory. I could get the press kit. Some of the press kit doesn't fails to download. I'll just click that. So I can't request it off of there because they haven't enabled it yet. I know my emails are going to open up that side. Now I'm not probably going to get anything through straight away. It might take time. While we do that, let me look at YouTube Studio. So the title will change. So it might update automatically, or you might have to F5 to refresh the YouTube app or website version. Ooh. Named it as gaming live stream. And then I'm going to put timestamps down at the bottom, just above or just below there. Beer Factory Playtest, and then I will pull up my stream on the app. Let's go here, and I'm going to pause. Don't need to pause, so I need to go back. Normally when you pull up, you can get a slider. So I'm going to go to where it says the message. So about there. So from 00, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3. Is it 1, 2, 1? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Now, when this stream publishes, the timestamp might not be accurate. I can always change that. So I've now saved the details, so the title might update automatically along with the description a little bit. I should probably put the timestamps above. I should probably put the timestamp above the Beer Factory thingy. Control X, Control V, Control X, Control V, and then I'm going to move the information up regarding Beer Factory. I'm gonna put some dashed lines there to split it up. Right, we don't need that stream now. So the title and description should be updated yet again. Well, not as much as the title, but the what do you call it? The description would have changed. Right. No. Installed locally. So we've got Airport Sim, we've got Alaskan Road Truckers, we've done that one. Contraband Police, Drumbeats VR, Far Cry New Dawn, Grand Theft Auto 4, the Complete Edition, Grand Theft Auto 5, Lethal Company, Nuclear Res, Occupy Mars the game, Onward, which requires VR, The Quarry, Starfield, Starship Simulator Demo, Stationeers, Survive the Night, Train Simulator, Ultimate Fishing Simulator 2. So those are the other games that we could play in this stream. They're currently the ones that are installed on the computer. I will... Yep, thank you for popping by, Crystal Coding. Thank you again for tuning in. So we'll probably sit here for a while and see if anyone else joins. Then they can choose the game if they wish. So it is going to be a brief pause. It saves me from ending the stream and then doing another stream again later on, where I can just whack it into one big stream. So we'll probably just sit here for a while, see if anyone tunes in.
Yeah, hey, ain't God we trust. Hey, ain't God we trust. Hey, who got the faith? Hey, you got the faith. Yeah, I got the faith. Do you got the faith? Yeah, I got the faith. Yeah, ain't God we trust. Hey, ain't God we trust. Keep that faith in your head high. Yeah. Hey, ain't God we trust. What do you think? Hey, what do you think? Not talking to money, I'm talking to God that be keeping me straight. He keeping me straight. This life could be gone in a blink. Was living with nothing and no kitchen sink. Shower water came from tears, and whenever it rained, out of Dodge, living in a Dodge, and the only thing I had was faith. I was worried about the repo. I was living in a sinkhole. Looking at others and how they was living their life was the secret, like Brink's Code or Victoria. We living in war times, but I always had with me the heart of a warrior. So I never quit. And I had to live in that deficit. But nothing's indefinite. So I pick up my head and I changed up my etiquette. Keep my faith high, it was evident. Not worry about physical, I'm still alive, that's the evidence. He built me up, so I'm never breaking down easy like sediment. I'm relaxed as a sedative. Is you learning your lesson yet? This right here is my testament. Yeah, I keep my faith and I keep my head high. Pick me up when I'm feeling down, I stare at the dead sky. I stare at the dead sky. The cloud inside right beside me, he's fighting these things. He's fighting these things. What do you think? Hey, what do you think? I'm counting the blessing before I count money. It's part of the rank. It's part of the rank. Hit my heart with a stake, cause I'm a wolf. I'm howling at moons. Holy Ghost, he didn't enter the room, but holy smokes, I didn't overdose. But I opened my eyes and it's all up to him, I assume. I done made it through some situations. Upstairs, made it out the basement. All I needed was the very basic. See it clear, never needed LASIK. But now I done open my eyes, my iris is oversized, so I see through them open lies. When they open their mouths and the locusts all go inside, nowhere you can hide. The devil alive, and I swear that he really be telling lies. Told me raise up that 9 in my head, pull that trigger real slow. Now you really see open minds. Can you coincide? The feeling I get when I stop me from blowing, I know it's God. And not in my mind and my soul are real strong. I rely on my faith and it never dies. Yeah, it never dies. Yeah, I keep my faith and I keep my head high. Pick me up when I'm feeling down, I stare at the dead sky. I stare at the dead sky. The cloud inside right beside me, he's fighting these things. He's fighting these things. He's fighting these things. But he made him let me go. Yeah, he made him let me go. Yeah. Hey, ain't God we trust. Hey, ain't God we trust. Hey, who got the faith? Hey, you got the faith. Yeah, I got the faith. Do you got the faith? Yeah, I got the faith. Yeah. Ain't God we trust. Hey, ain't God we trust. Keep that faith in your head high. Yeah.